Shares of OpenTable are down close to 50% so far this year. And this month, the San Francisco-based restaurant reservation website suffered its worst one-day stock drop ever after third-quarter sales missed analyst estimates. For more, we go back out to our editor-at-large, Cory, in the newsroom. Cory?
I'm looking at VO and all the video from the OpenTable website, clearly from New York, because all those restaurants I can't get to. But I'm a regular OpenTable user. Matt Roberts, you're probably glad to hear that there's a lot of other people out there like me.
I am.
Emily mentioned a stumble in the stock. Also in the business, things have slowed a little bit. We talk so often, especially in today's show, about these companies that are just coming out of the gate, the Yelps and Angie's List of the world. You were the CFO when the company went public?
Yes.
And what does it look like now when you look back on it from, what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
I think we're in a better position now than we've ever been in the history of the company. And we had a great quarter. We had a 42% growth in our seated diners on a year-over-year basis. We have almost 24,000 restaurant customers across the globe right now. So we're in a really solid position. You know, if you look at the main opportunity for us, is to take 9% of reservations that happen online, and at least a majority of those will happen online in North America. And we think we're just a fraction of the way in our international opportunity. So we're in a really great place.
Do you feel like, I put together a couple of charts just to sort of help our conversation. One of it is of the diners, just the number of diners that you guys have, and the percentage change, year-over-year change in the number of diners. And in that chart, what you start to see in the number of diners is the number turns negative. I mean, you can probably see it right down there. The number starts to turn negative on a year-over-year basis. What does that reflect, and how do you turn that around?
So we always have some seasonality between quarters. So the second and the third quarter is typically a flattish quarter. The fourth quarter and our first quarter are typically our seasonally stronger growth periods.
Do you think maybe we won't see that again?
We have, I mean, what we have is an opportunity that's this 9% to the majority over time. So quarter in, quarter out, there's some fluctuations. Our long-term growth opportunity is significant.
When we look at the number of North American restaurants you're in, that's the market you've been in the longest, of course. And that number continues to grow. 16,237 restaurants as of last quarter. Are you approaching a saturation point there?
No, we don't think so. There's a target of around 35,000 restaurants in North America that would benefit from our electronic reservation book solution. We're about 40% penetrated right now. We think that all these type of restaurants could benefit from an electronic solution versus what we're currently displacing, which is pen and paper.
But when you get outside of the major metropolitan areas, I mean, do you...
Does it play in Peoria?
Great love to my people in Des Moines or in Ann Arbor or wherever. Is it as necessary to have this product there?
Absolutely, because what it does is allows restaurants to provide excellent hospitality for their guests, and that's so key to the repeat business, the loyalty, and driving profit in what is otherwise a fixed cost business. So it's a hyper-local business, so it's as relevant in any markets, and what we've seen historically is any market that we're in, whether it's a small market or large market, follows a similar curve of development.
But those restaurants aren't as crowded. You're not as desperate to get a reservation in Grand Rapids. I mean, look at, I want to throw one more chart up which shows the change in the number of restaurants you've added. So yes, you continue to add restaurants, but in North America, you see the percentage change is falling pretty consistently. Is that something we're going to, is it the law of large numbers? Now you are where you're going to be, and that growth won't be there in the future. You've got to find a second leg to the growth.
No, we continue to actually have, last quarter was actually probably one of our strongest sales quarters ever in North America adding electronic reservation book customers. So we continue to see some strong momentum across the board, and we're doing the same thing international. So relative to North America, no, we're not seeing that we're running into any kind of wall relative to growth.
So you think maybe this fourth quarter you might actually see a pickup that wasn't extant in the third quarter?
We had a strong quarter of sales in the third quarter, very strong quarter. We exited with a higher backlog than we typically have for a quarter, and we'll install those in the fourth quarter.
Well, like I said, I'm a frequent customer, so I wish you all kinds of success.
Thank you.
Matt Roberts, CEO of OpenTable, thanks a lot.